Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. How about a scouting report on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Just missed. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Severino stays alive. Severino kicks, deals. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one to first, Soderstrom. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Geloff gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Eflin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Fought off foul. This one smashed down the right field line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. The A's have moved out in front.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This is J.J. Bleday. That one's in there, 0-1. Rooker on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one hit the knees for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball. On to O'Hearn. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first.
He's out.
He's out.
Batting six, the second baseman,
Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Outside, and 1-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field, Cowser. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one down the line, Urias. Throws to first and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. In there safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. O'Neill, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now Cedric Mullins. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him. 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Luis Arias on the ground, and foul ball. Now the 0-1. Inside, just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Misses outside, and now it's 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. A's go quickly and quietly there as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new. Every time you see me,
and we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Severino back to work. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. And that skips into there.
Strike.
And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short, Wilson. Jump throw across his body and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Holliday, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the air, right field. Butler under this one. Snags it for the second out.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Severino throws to first.
Safe, he's in.
And he's back in safely. Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
Ball 1. That's a ball. 2-1.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Doubled his first time up.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball there. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Man at first, one away. That one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses, and the count's full. Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Gets the call. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. They got it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 21.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside.
Just out.
Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adley Rutschman.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go. Get out of here, Orioles.
Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Come on, Athletics. One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Reached on an infield single his first time. Left field, way back there. Brown going back. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Zach Geloff. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Center field. O'Neill sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luis.
Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1. And that's
Inside,
off
ball
the
one.
inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're up 2-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Cowser, in his second season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
1-0.
That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Cedric Mullins. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Check
Ball
swing.
inside.
No appeal. 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, green and gold. Bring it home.
That's down and in. That one finds the zone and a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bleday on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go, green and gold.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Cowser stands at third with one gone in the inning. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Let's go, 3 to go, baby. Let's go.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Strike him out.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Out, space is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Let's go, 3 to go, baby. Let's go.
There's the strike at the knees.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Severino back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson getting ready to go. Leclerc also throwing. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
So up next, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2.
Come on, Athletics.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball one.
And that
Ball,
one is
that's inside.
inside. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one.
Come on, green goal.
Out towards right center field. Lede on the move to the alley. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the A's 2 and the Orioles nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Cowser reaching back towards the wall. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
He swings and fouls one off. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And the A's are gone in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Out to short, Wilson. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill.
Let's go, Green and Gold. Bring it home.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Let's go, Green and Gold, baby. Let's go.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it here 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Zach Geloff getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Wasn't planning on this shit.
Checking in, Seth Brown. Outside low, and that's ball one. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Luis Urias up next for the A's. There's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. That's inside.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
This ball.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. Lawrence Butler will hit next. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That one fouled off. The A's looking to add another.
Three and two.
In the dirt, blocked. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing. Went around. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Urias over at second. Wilson at first. 2 out of the inning. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
Now pitching for the A's.
And the batter now, Cedric Mullins.
Jose.
The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one's
Counts
upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Mason Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Let's go, green and gold. Bring it home.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Oh, that's low.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's down and in. A
One
slider
strike.
missed.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Ground ball to the right
ball's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul.
Finish him.
3-2 on the way. That one misses,
Ball four.
so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Third
walk.
baseman, Jordan
So up next, Jordan Westberg. And the first
Inside
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1. Leclerc, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
No, that's
that
down.
misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Swing and a ground ball,
ball's foul.
and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here.
Sit him down.
The next
I got
pitch
3-2.
misses. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And he chases that one. And now one away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. First
Nope.
pitch
Ball
just
1.
misses.
Got to keep things
1-0.
airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch is outside. The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Leclerc gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now
Pitching change here, T.J. McFarland.
Number 48, T.J. McFarland.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Now a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly called there.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher,
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Fouled off down the right side. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Mullins headed home. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it. Really important at bat coming up now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. That one outside. Ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Leading off, J.J. Bleday. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Off the mark there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cowser. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And it's fouled away.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Grounds one to short. And that is the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, and the score stays 3-1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Fouled off. He was late. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. One down, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball two. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
The Orioles trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Orioles an out away. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Inside, ball 2.
Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Check on the runner. Mullins dives back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a foul out of play. This could end it. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.